So to continue, I'd like to speak about King Charles because I think it's so fantastic that Britain has finally got its first ever woke king. The first ever woke king of England is King Charles, and I think that's brilliant, honestly. And King Charles is so woke and so progressive that he doesn't even want borders between the UK and France. He wants it to be totally borderless, so anybody can cross over anytime they want, and that is so progressive and brilliant. You know, and I know some people are criticising him, saying, well, if you don't know borders, and why don't you take down the big massive borders that are protecting your properties from the rest of the country and from the chaos that is being created? But to them people, I just say, shut up. You know what I mean? King Charles is brilliant. At the end of the day, he supports Islam, and he's brilliant. I mean, I don't think he was supporting Islam so much when his ex-wife was actually running off with a Muslim. But, that's irrelevant. I mean, she's dead now, and that was a long, long time ago. So, it's time to move on from them times. I mean, like I say, I think it's brilliant that King Charles is as progressive as he is and is as woke as he is. And he gets a lot of criticism for being Jimmy Savile's mate, and his brother was Jeffrey Epstein's mate, and Harry was P. Diddy's mate. But I'm sure there's nothing to that at all. That's just people creating conspiracy theories. And I mean, as you know, I love the royal family and I love the king, but I believe that Prince William will be a fantastic king. And what I really love is I love that how fast Britain has embraced the woke culture. It's fantastic. You've got a woke king, you've got woke princes, woke princesses, a woke government, and a woke mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. And Sadiq Khan is brilliant as far as I'm concerned. He's so progressive and woke and Islamic at the same time. And obviously, there's people criticising him, saying, how can you be woke and and Muslim at the same time? They're incompatible and them conflicts of interest. But Sadiq Khan ain't bothered about things like logic and facts, like the rest of us, really. All he's bothered about is promoting ideologies, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, Sadiq Khan doesn't even know what a grooming gang is, apparently. I mean, he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But there's a lot of people that criticise certain Islamic states because they don't tolerate Christianity. And funny enough, these Islamic states that don't tolerate Christianity are apparently the same Islamic states that punish homosexuality, sometimes with the death penalty. So, you know, that's strange, isn't it? But at the end of the day, we're woke, so we support Islam. And we're so tolerant, we support them even if they do want to kill us. And, Keir Starmer's woke and he respects Islam, which I think is absolutely great. I mean, he definitely respects Islam. He loves Lord Ali. He's staying at Lord Ali's house all the way through COVID, apparently. And Lord Ali buys all of his clothes and everything like that. He probably sees more Lord Ali more than he sees his wife, to be fair, which, Keir Starmer is super progressive and a great politician. And I'm so proud of how woke we have become.